Hello, I wanted to read you some of my favorite poetry from some of my favorite authors, Mary Oliver and Edna St. Vincent Millay, both wonderful women who often took inspiration from nature, so of course I must be outside to read them to you. A fun fact is that Mary Oliver took great inspiration from Edna St. Vincent Millay and actually lived in her house after Millay's death for a few months, I believe it was, in her teens, which I didn't know before I picked up Millay. I got into Mary Oliver first, and I was just incredibly shocked at how amazing that is. I have some highlights and dog ears in here. I just have to find the ones that I'm looking for. All right. In Blackwater Woods, look. The trees are turning their own bodies into pillars of light, are giving off the rich fragrance of cinnamon and fulfillment. The long tapers of cattails are bursting and floating away over the blue shoulders of the ponds, and every pond, no matter what its name is nameless now. Every year, everything I've ever learned in my lifetime leads back to this. The fires in the black river of loss, whose other side is salvation, whose meaning none of us will ever know. To live in this world, you must be able to do three things: to love what is mortal, to hold it against your bones knowing your life depends on it, and when the time comes to let it go, to let it go. Dreams. When the rain is over, I go to the woods. The path is a swamp, the trees still dripping, and the creeks. Only last week they poured smoothly, curled like threads about the mossy stones and sang with the voices of birds. Now they are swollen and driven with muds and ambitions. They gallop and steam as though crazed by this week of rain. They sense ahead and desire it. A new life in the new land where vines tumble thick as ship ropes and ferns grow tall as trees. They remind me of something, some other travelers, two great uncles who went west years ago and got lost in Colorado looking for the good life. I have a picture of them. Each is smiling, glad to be young and strong. But you never know, traveling, around what bend the dreams will curve to an end and what will happen then. It was a long time ago, still watching the tame creeks boil away. My heart in sympathy pounds like a quick hoof. I think with my pride of my uncles who went west full of hope and vision. I think they became healthy as animals and rich as their dreams before they turned some corner and became two graves under the leaves. Let's go back. I have so many highlighted. It's hard to narrow it down. All right. I'm going to read you a poem titled August, if I can find it, which in this weather, in a temperate climate, in the depths of winter, feels like an entire different universe. So that's why we read about it. Well, it's not here. August. When the blackberries hang swollen in the woods, in the brambles nobody owns, I spend all day among the high branches, reaching my ripped arms, thinking of nothing, cramming the black honey of summer into my mouth. All day my body accepts what it is. In the dark creeks that run by, there is this thick paw of my life darting among the blackbells, the leaves. There is this happy tongue. All right. Also, I just want to share with you that when I first got this book years ago, it's pretty battered, it's pretty worn. Even just setting it in the snow right now, I kind of messed with it. But I feel like Mary Oliver would just adore her book being taken in by the elements. So yeah, I am setting them in the snow. I'm sorry. All right. I know the first poem that I'd like to read to you from St. Vincent Millay is titled Tavern. Oh, there it is. I've still yet to finish this entire collection. I'm that far through. I have this much left to read. I'm just slowly been making my way through. And I lost it again. Let's see, there it is. Tavern. I'll keep a little tavern below the high hill's crest, wherein all great-eyed people may sit them down and rest. There shall be plates aplenty, and mugs to melt the chill of all the grey-eyed people who happen up the hill. Their sound will sleep the traveller, and dream his journey's end, but I will rouse at midnight, the falling fire to tend. 'Tis a curious fancy, but all the good I know was taught me out to grey eyes a long time ago. That one is gorgeous. Let's see. I don't have any highlighted for this, but I have quite an incredible amount of dog ears. Thursday. And if I loved you Wednesday, well, what is that to you? I do not love you Thursday, so much is true. And why you come complaining is more than I can see. I love you Wednesday, yes, but what is that to me? There's quite a few, like, 2-stanza punches that Millay likes to slap on you. There's a sonnet that she wrote. It might be this one. Maybe I'll read you a few sonnets. All right. This one is titled with a number that I do not know how to say. All right. Loving you less than life, a little less than bittersweet upon a broken wall, or brushwood smoke in autumn, I confess. I cannot swear I love you not at all. For there is that about you in this light, a yellow darkness, sinister of rain, which sturdily recalls my stubborn sight to dwell on you and dwell on you again. And I am made aware of many a week I shall consume, remembering in what way your brown hair grows about your brow and cheek, and what divine absurdities you say, till all the world and I, and surely you, will know I love you, whether or not I do. That was the sonnet. That was the one that I wanted to read to you. All right, the one opposite to it packs quite a punch as well. I, being born a woman and distressed by all the needs and notions of my kind, am urged by your propinquity to find your person fair, and feel a certain zest to bear your body's weight upon my breast, so subtly in the fume of life designed to clarify the pulse and cloud the mind, and leave me once again undone, possessed. Think not for this, however, the poor treason of my stout blood against my staggering brain. I shall remember you with love or season, my scorn with pity, let me make it plain. I find this frenzy insufficient reason for conversation when we meet again. These women. I just wanted to share some of them through me to you, and I hope you got some pleasure out of it.